Hey, what's up, Eric? Off to a bit of a late start because my dog got out of the backyard fence for somehow, and neighbor kid came over letting me know, or asking me, hey, is that your dog running across the street? I was like, oh shit. So I had to go get her back inside. Then now I gotta figure out where she's sneaking out. What's up, Mod? Appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Appreciate it, man. So we'll get started here in 1 second and get the rest of my stuff set up. Alright, so I'm going to be playing my Rainmakers account today, MiniBr. Just played in my first pro tournament, this last tournament, because I finally got up to Pro 1 for last week, and managed to pull off a third place finish, so pretty happy about that. Hopefully the prize chest will be a good one, but you never really know when it comes to pro tournaments. I'm hoping for Thor cards. I'm like halfway through Thor 3, or close to halfway through. So if I could just get a little bump up to Thor 4, that'd be awesome. But let's see how we did. So third place. I don't even, my opening round on this account was just horrendous. Like my qualification round was good, except I birdied 9. So like, you know, it should have been a 15. I screwed up 9, got a birdie, so it was a 14. But my opening round, I don't know what was going on. It just couldn't hit perfect, couldn't get the right lines, couldn't do this, couldn't do that, and just ended up, you know, I qualified no problem. I think I finished around 25th, but then it all clicked for the weekend round. Still couldn't hit 1 and 10. Like, I didn't hit that once all week. And I'm pretty sure I hit great ball on both sides in the weekend round. But happy with my minus 30, and then unfortunately I was a little bit outshined by 2 people. But again, still happy for third place. So let's see how our prize chest pans out. Nice little blue and bronze banner to replace the mini rookie gold banner at the top. Slam points for Rainmakers. Commons. More commons. Okay, extra mile bumping up. Grizzly, that's not bad, especially I forget exactly when. I think the ball guide hits 4.4 at level 7, so definitely a club that I would like to get up to level 7 as soon as I can. Hey, what's up, Jason? Thanks for coming in. Hornet, I'm not a Hornet guy, so I don't really care too much about those, but... Oh, Firefly, okay. I have Endbringer, so that's not any helpful for me. Oh, Hammerhead's a good club, but I've never really used it early on. I've only actually used it a few times maxed out, or at least when level 7 was maxed out. I used it on like 1 tournament hole last year sometime, but still not a terrible club for sure. All right, one more, maybe. Oh, okay, B52 unlock. Again, it's gonna be a while before that's really usable, but still, that was definitely a club that I was looking to have unlocked, because I didn't have that one yet as far as tours 1 through 6 go. So unfortunately, no Thor cards, but some Kingmakers, some Titans, take those for sure. And it is what it is. Still stuck on level 3 Thor. Go ahead and bump this one up. Actually, I got 2 upgrades on that one. Oh, nice, Maud. You made it to the weekend? Heck yeah, man. That's where it starts, and then just keep improving. Actually, let me see. What bag am I sitting on? Okay, gotcha. I was like, why do I not have my Endbringer in there? Well, maybe I can get lucky in the gold, assuming I can hit perfect. See if we can luck out with some Thor cards there. So I'm hoping for some headwind. I'd rather do the rough bump, but the bounce over is not really too terrible either. So if y'all don't know the trick, when you click on the screen to open up whichever ball shot you want to do, look at the little red flag on the flag stick to kind of see which way it's pointing to have an idea of what you're going to be getting, so you can kind of preset up for that. So I'll go back and just show it again. But we're getting some headwind. A little bit of crosswind. Yeah, so basically headwind with crosswind from right to left. So let's see what we can do. See if we can get the hole in one. And as you guys know, I'm free to play, so this is my only shot at it. Don't want to hit great. All right, perfect
shot.
Get in the hole. Get to the hole. Get to the hole. Get to the red. Get to the yellow. Get to the hole. Oh, good line. Good line. Maybe just a smidge too much backspin, but see what the amber chest gives me. Great. Okay, sniper cards. I'll take that. Definitely want to get up to level 8. Goliath. Alright, I use that. That's good. More B-52 cards. B-52 day. Tsunami. Again, another one of my not used clubs, but still another one to have unlocked, I suppose. And and there we go. Hey, what's up, Don? Appreciate the good luck, man. All right, so now we're gonna jump into a little bit of tour play. As I've mentioned in previous streams, I only fill chest slots, at least when I'm this early on in an account. Just kind of working up through the tours. Once I've kind of hit, I guess, a desired club level with the kind of bag that I use, and this is like later on, typically in like season, or in tour 12, then I'll just kind of play for as long as I feel like playing, mostly earning, you know, towards the weekly numbers, so I could try to get king chest or platinum chest or whatever. But when I'm this early on, kind of working up through those tours, I really just fill chest slots, because I'm not using my gems to speed open chests, because I use gems just for club shop cards, which the only club, like typically the way I do it is I'm going to build up my extra mile first to level 6, and then I'm going to build up my Thor. So I'm not at the level of trophies where I could have Thor in the shop yet. So I'm basically just going to be saving up my gems until I get to that point, and then hopefully once, I think, what's the number, 2270? Hopefully once I get to 2270, I'll get Thor quick-ish, and then I'll be able to hopefully buy, you know, the 12 cards needed to get to level 4, or hopefully if I've acquired some cards before then, I can, you know, buy whatever the difference is. But level 4 is kind of the point that I like to get to as far as Thor goes, because I know with Thor 4, I can max out, you know, all the tours. I might be able to do it with EM6. I've never tried it. I've got some other accounts that I'm working up towards max that I might actually have to try doing it that way once I get to that point. Typically it's Thor that gets me through all those tours. I appreciate that, mod. So let's see. So 2 bags, sniper bag, big dog bag, and that's strictly for, you know, if I need more distance on my wood to be able to get to the green. Everything else is the same: Goliath, Thorn, Endbringer, Nirvana, and Malibu. And I'm gonna be using basic ball. So I played a little bit of Tor 8 last week, not on stream, just kind of in between tournament rounds. It went okay. I was probably about 50-50. Won some, lost some. So hopefully this will go all right. I don't want to have to... I definitely don't ever want to have to drop back down to Tor 7, but I also don't want to lose a ton of bank trying to get stuff going in Tor 8. So hopefully it works out, but let's see what happens. Hey, what's up, Botaz? Thanks for coming, man. Now, I do continue to question my thought process on my driver, and I know I've got 5 bags being in the master clan that I'm in, but because like I said, I usually will build up my I usually will build up my EM first, and then just use that, and I won't even switch to Thor until I've got Thor 4. But I'm kind of doing it a little bit different. Shot. And it was alright in the earlier tours that I didn't need as much distance, but I'm definitely lacking distance with Thor 3, so continuing with Thor 3, while I may like the backspin, it comes in handy on some shootouts, and I forgot to switch to my big dog bag, so that was stupid. But I don't know, I'm kind of debating going back to the extra mile. So we'll see how this goes, and I might have to do a bag change. And again, like I said, I've got, I do have 5 bags, so really I can just have 4 bags set up. You know, my first 2 being my 4 bags, and then the 3 and 4 being my extra mile bags. Great shot! More distance off the tee for whatever reason. I would still probably, you know, I would choose Thor over extra mile if I could, just because I think it'd be more helpful, more beneficial in shootouts, although I don't even know what the shootouts are in Tor 8, but yeah. Man, headwind. So basically we're just going to be laying up to try to knock, I guess that'll be like Endbringer range, knock the Endbringer into the hole.
Perfect shot.
Hey, what's up, Ingrid? What's up, Brett? What's up, Brian? Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I mean, I love Thor for sure. I've just never really... I've never played Thor 3 in Tour play, so... I mean, it's been working out fine. Like, Tour 7 was no big deal. Like I said, Tour 8's been a little bit more questionable, I suppose. But I definitely do love Thor, so...
Great shot!
Alright, so he's not... Okay. Oh, I've actually also thought about swapping to my Guardian. I meant to take a look at that, because I've always been a Guardian guy. Man, another bout of headwind. I've always been a Guardian guy. I believe my Guardian is at level 4. See if we can hit perfect. Ooh, there we go.
Perfect
Come on,
shot.
be right. Be right. Get to the hole. There we go.
Eagle.
I actually really hate those like straight headwind or tailwind shots because I always feel like, is he saying my shot was good luck? Is that what he's saying? I always hate those straight tailwind shots or headwind shots. I always feel like my pool, I'm gonna mess my pool up, my pool angle, but kept that one pretty straight. So, Brett, thanks. He's using a rapier, right? This shouldn't have any chance of going in, I would imagine.
Great shot.
Yeah, I would dunk it too.
Nice
for sure.
on.
Alright. 1 for 1 so far. See if he wants a rematch. I'm not gonna offer it, but if he wants to ask for one. Nope, guess not. Alright. Send me on my way with my good luck. Hopefully there's an APOC in one of these chests I get today. Still don't have the APOC unlocked. Dang, another par 5. Man, I haven't played these holes. It's been a while. Oh, another headwind shot. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I don't think so. I don't think I have any chance of making it over. I'd have to switch to the EM. Oh, and this lack of curl really hurts. Wish I knew how far this is.
Perfect shot.
Hopefully it's enough. There we go. Oh, sit. Yep, playing that one. Oh, it's Rainmakers. It's Eric Jasuta's clan. Yeah, I used to have MiniBr in daycare, but my buddy Eric asked me if I would join his clan, and so I figure it'd be a good place to put at the time, my rookie account. Too good for daycare at Juco? No. So I know I kept my sniper in the bag again.
Great shot.
I just really don't want to use Big Dog in a shootout if I go to a shootout. But hopefully I can get a favorable win on the second shot. I think every shot I've had so far has been headwind. Okay, that's good, that's good. Kind of elevation. That's kind of like uphill-ish, but... Man, I'm gonna be pushing up the slope. I'm actually gonna throw, because it's gonna put me up even further.
Great shot.
Great, right. No! How in the world? Oh, that was stupid. Well, I don't know actually. I don't know why it was so off. I guess because it's so far uphill. So I should have played like no elevation or even just played it uphill. Because I was thinking being back on that slope, and I forgot that I was going to be maxing on the OP. So I really wasn't playing off that slope. I was playing off the flat ground, which was
Great
uphill.
shot.
So I definitely over-adjusted that. So let's see how the bunker game is today, because we got to make it.
Nice on.
But in the future, from the right side, play it uphill. Even if we're going to be hitting OP. Oh, great.
Great shot.
Not gonna cut it.
Nice
Oh.
on.
Good.
Eagle.
Not for me, but for him. Stupid for me. Guess not. Alright, gotta minimize those dumb mistakes. That's how you lose bank. Oh look, another par 5. This one's not as terrible. Yeah, I love getting the wow. I don't really... Sometimes the emojis that people use, I don't know. I wish there was more clarification. Man, this is a katana tour. I think this is the third opponent now that's used katana. I guess that's the ball of choice in Tour 8.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, the winds can definitely be all over the place for sure. Uh-oh.
Great shot.
Just keep it in the fairway. That's all I ask. Stay in the fairway. No. I know I've mentioned this before. If you guys want to get good at hitting max overpowered kingmaker shots, then practice with basic ball. If you start getting good at hitting max overpowered basic ball shots, which that was not a good one, then hitting kingmakers at max overpower would feel like nothing. So now we're gonna have to play up again to either short iron or wedge range, depending on where I'm able to put this next shot with my Nirvana. We might be seeing a dunk shot for my third.
Great shot.
All overpowered shots.
Nice on.
Okay, well, damn. Of course I had to get headwind. Okay. Well, I guess let's just see if we can get it up in that vicinity. Gotta hit this one good. I did hit it good. Get in the fairway. Get in the fairway. Get in the fairway. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that might not be terrible.
Eagle.
Hopefully I'm not in between clubs. Oh my gosh. More crazy wind. Maybe I'll be right at min, near min. Alright. At least hit it perfect. All right.
Perfect shot.
Right. Oh, a little bit
Nice
more.
on.
All right. We gotta figure this out. Need to start playing smarter. Yeah, I'm starting to find that out myself, Will. Oh, look, another par 5. Keep it in the fairway. That's the advice I tend to give people when discussing early on tour play. So I think I need to take a little bit of that advice myself and try to keep the ball in the fairway. I'm also going to switch to my big dog bag.
Perfect shot.
All right, there we go. Playing out of the short grass. Oh yeah, they're not so good with the shootouts. Yeah, the wind definitely is crazy for sure. It's been a long time, a very long time since I played Tour 8. I guess the last time I played Tour 8 was with my SYB account, which has been maxed through Tour 12 now for months. So, I mean, I probably played Tour 8 on that account like a year ago. So up until just last week, I guess, when I started playing Tour 8 on this account, and then now, obviously.
Great shot.
Probably been a good year since I played Tour 8. We'll see if I can. I haven't gotten to one shootout yet. I won the first one straight up, and I lost the last two straight up. And look, more headwind. Man, I don't even think it's not even worth going for it because I don't think I'm not gonna make it. I can't make it to the green, so I just need to like lay it up.
Perfect shot.
And hopefully we can drop whatever club this ends up being. Oh yeah, I forgot it was against you, Brett. Oh, that was fun times, huh? Fun times. Fortunately, I got some prize, some decent prize money or prize coins or whatever from the tournament. So my
Perfect shot.
My bankroll management is don't go below 5 times the buy-in. So even if I lost all the trophies in Tour 8 and just kept losing, I could play until I got down to 1.5. Not that I would, want to lose that much, but I at least have a decent amount to work with. Okay. Hit it perfect. Hey,
Perfect
is it right?
shot.
Sure is.
Eagle.
This could be another non-shootout match. Well, if the people that I face in Tour 8 or anything like the people I've been facing in Tour 7 or had been facing in Tour 7, there's a lot of bad, not so great people in Tour 7. And that, again, that's, having the previous tours all closed, so not keeping my trophies low or anything. They're, you definitely could screw up a shootout in Tour 7 and your opponent
Great
will
shot.
give you a helping hand.
Nice on.
All right, finally got another one. Let's see if he wants a tiebreaker. What he's thinking. All right, good. And another par 5. Is this that? Oh, this is the same as the first hole we had. Ruh-roh. Hey, we got some tailwind this time. That's good. So, I guess I want to play up the right side.
Perfect shot.
All right, that's good. A little bit more curl to the right. Yeah, how much this fairway does slope left, but it's going to be an interesting second shot. So depending on how quickly we can get these last two chest slots filled, I'll jump over to my main account and play some Tour 12. I have to pretty much, yeah, most of my master accounts actually are master 1 this week because I promoted them all.
Great shot!
The week before, like going for king chess or various things. But unfortunately they didn't get enough money during the tournament and like match winnings to not relegate, so they all relegated to master 1, so I need to play most of my master accounts this week just to keep them from dropping down to expert.
Perfect shot!
Alright. Sorry, I was a little worried, I guess, with the lack of side spin and the right rough, but I could have done without. Yeah, the big dog definitely has enough curl. Could have done without any spin, probably. No spin would have probably worked out really well. So, now we'll see if we can chip it in.
Great shot!
Yeah, I appreciate it, Will, man. Take care. Good luck to you with the grind. Alright, it drops down pretty good. I don't even know. If I don't have headwind, I've got crazy crosswind.
Perfect shot! Nice on!
Too much. Well, unless he makes this, we might see our first shootout.
Great shot!
Alright,
Nice on!
see how that goes.
Birdie!
Hey, what's up, Todd? Thanks for the good luck, man. Hacking my way around Tour 8 right now. Trying to relearn all these holes.
Birdie!
Okay. Wish I had my sniper, but see how we can do with the big dog.
Perfect shot.
Well, if nothing else, we hit it perfect, so. Sit.
Nice on.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to Tour 10. I haven't played Tour 10 in a very long time, and I hear nothing but horror stories. I know the old Tour 10, like before Tour 12 came out, before Clans, before all of that. I hated the old Tour 10. I got off of that and I never went back. But yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to hitting Tour 10 with any of my baby accounts. But we'll see.
Great shot.
Oh, where are you going?
Nice on.
What's your APOC at? Let's see if we can't make this our last one. Get that last chest slot filled and then move over to some Tour 12 action.
Great shot.
Yeah, I don't even have APOC on this account yet. I'm always hoping with the golden shot that I'm going to unlock it, but nothing yet. Hopefully one of these chests will have it. I think I'm pretty close to having all my clubs unlocked on this account. Let's see. I don't know if I really want to try to go down there. My sniper's only 7. I don't really want
to. Perfect shot.
see how far we can get it down there. Nothing else, I just try to play the back slope a little bit. Yeah. Have to curl around. Well, at least we'll have favorable wind. Nice, 3 and 2, less than 1,000. That's good. How close is your 3 to 4? Hey, what's up, Eric?
Perfect shot.
Whoa.
Eagle.
Oh, that sucks. Looks like we might have to play another. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get in the slope or something. Alright, we're pretty much at max. Ugh. I just don't know. Let's see.
Perfect shot.
Some luck? A little bit of luck? I'll take some luck. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me.
Nice
Oh, that
on.
was close. That was close. All right. Looks like we got to play another one. Hill rematch. Nope. All right. People don't like rematching when they win, I guess. All right. Don't really feel like I have any kind of chance of getting down there. So, I'd like to just try to power slice it over to the top of the fairway there. Or put too much top and watch it roll down. Although, I feel like my odds of making it from... Maybe it'll roll into the fairway. Get in the fairway. Get down in the fairway. Get down in the fairway. Get down in the fairway. Oh, I feel like my odds of making it from the rough here are about the same as making it from the fairway up top anyway. So, it really doesn't matter either way. Are you talking about Kime, or what, however you say it? Yeah, she's good. For sure.
Perfect shot.
He's got a speed roll. A little more left, though. Oh. Nope. So let's see. See which one of us can drop our rough shot. Really don't. The ball guide sucks. So I don't even think it's worth. Oh.
Great shot.
Will it help me? No. That was over just anyway.
Nice on.
Ooh, Nirvana 8.
Perfect shot.
Those are always the worst.
Nice
Getting
on.
perfect from the hazard and not making it. Alright.
Birdie.
I do have my sniper bag selected, right? I can't remember now. I guess we'll see. I think, yeah, I do. I switched on the last hole.
Birdie.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Perfect shot.
Oh,
Nice on.
hopefully .22 is good enough to close it out.
Perfect shot.
All right,
Nice on.
got it done. Appreciate it, guys. All right. Well, that was fun. A little bit of 4-8, a little bit of chest slot filling. Hopefully, like I said before, hopefully one of these chests will have my APOC in it. What else do I need? So I need APOC. Oh, I need cat. Yeah, I still need cat. Of course, those two. Falcon, yeah. Boomerang, I don't care if I ever unlock that. Junglist. Off-roader. Off-roader's cool, but I'll never use it till it gets to level 8. Spitfire, Castaway, whatever. Alright, but I definitely would like to get the APOC and the Cataclysm. Let's go ahead and switch over to, I guess we'll just play my main account. Oh, actually. Let's see. I know Bartman is good in Master 2. We'll just go play my Chief account. So while I got a 3rd place finish in Pro, I had a pretty poor showing in Master across all my accounts. But as usual, I don't know why, this account, I don't want to upgrade it, I just want to see it. This account always seems to get APOC cards. Like I finished, what place did I finish? Yeah, I finished 46th, and I got 13 APOC cards that I don't even need. So I always seem to get APOC cards on this account. But, oh well. I guess there's worse things that I could complain about. All right. So, Tour 8 with basics went okay. Let's see how Tour 12 goes. Could go great, could go horrible. As long as I win at least one match, I should be out of relegation. Oh, man, this is a headwind day, apparently.
Great shot.
I really just wanted to stay in the fairway. I'd like it to get close to the edge, but I don't want to go in the rough. If I'm in the rough, I'm screwed. If I'm close, I wouldn't mind. I would have preferred rolling down that little slope, but if I have a tailwind, then I have a decent chance of at least getting to the next fairway, or maybe even up near the green. Hopefully not in a hazard. I won't be upgrading that until I get my other accounts up to the same level. At least one of my other accounts. Like, ideally, I'd like to have all my accounts at the same level, but waiting that long for all APOC 8s, I feel like might be a little ridiculous, but at least one other account, just so I have two accounts that I can kind of develop shots with. Because while it's not a huge upgrade per se, it does change things slightly. You know, accuracy gets better, curl gets a little bit more. And then topspin changes, even backspin changes. Not that you're really typically using too much. Yeah, see, headwind. So it really didn't even matter. So he went in the rough, but I have to lay up anyway. So.
Great shot.
Sorry, I missed your question, Eric. You're talking about when I get to expert division, am I going to play expert tourney? Oh, I see. So typically what I do, and I really don't even think it matters anymore, to be honest, although looking at some of the brackets from some Facebook posts, you know, I saw some horrible pro brackets. I saw some horrible expert pro brackets, master pro brackets. I really don't even think it matters anymore what weekly division you're in based on the division you play in tournaments, because I think they're all just going to suck. You're going to have to score really low in any of them to place well. I mean, my -30 that took third, I would say that was probably a relatively soft bracket, because in general, you know, I think there's other pro brackets that wouldn't have finished that high. So, but I will move up to expert when, hold on one second. I'll move up to expert when I get to a Thor 4.
Perfect shot.
A little bit too much over, a little bit too much. And that was just my initial lineup. This one's always so tricky, I feel like, going into this hole, depending on the amount of wind. I feel like I've had to miss left a lot, but I was like, I'll just aim it a little bit more right, but ended up missing right and a little bit too much backspin. I always give it a smidge too much, I think, for the bounce over with the long iron, at least. Well, my rule of thumb used to be Thor 5, the reason that I was always Thor 5, and I guess for each division, I've always had a rule of thumb for each division. Like, I played rookie until I got EM6, I played pro until I got Thor 5, and I played expert until I got APOC 5, and then I moved up to master. And so the tournament division that I played was always based on, at least early on, based on what I needed or what I felt I needed to then progress through the tours better to max out. And at the time, I had maxed out with Thor 5s, so I wanted to keep playing pro to build up my Thor to then help me progress through, you know, Tour 12. But so my last account that I brought up through the ranks, my SYB account, I played 8 pro tournaments, and I got 0 Thor cards. And I was sitting at Thor 4 because I was fortunate enough to get Thor cards through Golden Shot or through, you know, having it in the shop and buying a few here and there, whatever. So I was up to level 4, but I couldn't get any more, even with my finishes. And out of those 8 tournaments, I've had 4 banners and 4 top 10s, and I got no Thor cards. So I was like, I'm sick of playing pro. I'm gonna move up to expert anyway. And then I eventually maxed out that account with Thor 4 anyway. So that's why I've kind of now changed my thought process. Maybe I'll just move up to expert once I get Thor 4, because I know I can max out with a Thor 4, and I don't necessarily need to have Thor 5, if that makes sense. That is ugly wind. This might be a... Ooh, I don't know. This is scary, but this might be a... might try to sand bump this. It could go horribly wrong. Yeah, I think he's trying the same thing. Could go horribly wrong, could go really well. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, no problem, Nick. I enjoy it, and if it helps people out, definitely all for the better. Look at that. Look at that adjustment. That's crazy. It looked like his pulling was not the greatest, though. Kind of underpowered it a bit, but I don't think it was enough. It might miss the bunker. Yep. Just missed it, even with the slight underpower. I'm going to go for it, though, because I'd like to see if I can do it. 18.1, jeez Louise. That's huge. Unless he forfeits, but hopefully he will let me take my shot at least.
Perfect shot.
Oh, come on. See, I got scared. I got scared of going too far. I played that way under. You saw I underpowered it. My pull angle was even more, like probably a little too much 1201. I just didn't want to go long, but oh well. No? Okay. Hey, there we go. Not gonna relegate. Hopefully it'll be a weak enough weekly that I can take the king chest as well. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat a little bit. Hey, what's up, Albie? Thanks for the good luck, man. Yeah, basically, I mean, I was just, so I would use my Berserker ball, my Power 5 ball. I mean, you could use any Power 5 ball, but I use the Power 5 ball to be able to have my club up in the range necessary for the sand bump to kind of,
Perfect shot.
you know, see the ball guide and see where I wanted it to be. And then I was basically just adjusting Berserker Wind plus 2.2 rings, I believe it was. And then I would switch to the Kingmaker. Well, I guess let's see.
Great shot.
Probably didn't need the curl. Trickle out. There we go. That works. Pretty forgiving as long as you're getting over that bunker. So I'll take that. Yeah, I appreciate it, Albie. Yeah, so, and I know I've mentioned it on streams, but I've always tried to, or at least I've just developed, that's kind of been the method that I've developed over time in tournament play, utilizing different balls
Great shot.
to come up with what I feel like is maybe not the best shot for a hole, but certainly a workable shot, even though hole 7 was one of the holes that really pissed me off this weekend. I didn't hit it once. But, you know, being able to switch around like that, utilize the power levels or the spins or whatever of certain balls to kind of work. I do not like this landing area. Whatever. To kind of work where you want the, yeah. It's so thin, that landing area is so finicky. And unfortunately with no side spin, I would have rather probably landed up on the fringe, but to kind of be able to work around the hole that you're in. So not just kind of limiting yourself to the constraints of the ball that you intend to use, but you know, if it's within reason, being able to set up with different balls and different spins, and just to kind of add a further level of consistency. So that's why you guys see me switch around a lot too, like between, you know, like hole 9 I was switching, I used a Berserker to play the hole, but I swapped to a Marlin at one point with the drive because I wanted the side spin 1 of the ball, and instead of trying to, you know, inch it over myself like, oh, 2 and a little bit, you know, I was able to be more accurate as far as this wind sucks, be more accurate as far as the spin goes. So great, right? Sit, 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 sit. Oh, don't get that speed roll. No, sit.
Nice.
All right. Could have done with probably half a backspin. Half a backspin might have been good. With that much like tailwind and even the slight bit of elevation, like when you have straight tailwind, it really compounds the amount of carry that you're gonna get. So it definitely took a few tries in the qualification rounds to figure out the appropriate adjustment, fly in the rough, you know,
Perfect shot.
things like that. But oh, all right. See if he actually wants to play basic this time. No, I rely pretty heavily on math, you know, figuring out specific win per ring. I do tend to equate more to, I try to equate more shots to like a rule of thumb. You know, wind is 10, so I'm going to adjust X amount of rings based on the wind plus this much. Like, if I'm able to, I like to adjust based on 1 win per ring. Uh-oh. 1 win per ring, plus or minus something, but it depends on the accuracy of the club, obviously. But, so typically, I will, like for my driver, like if I'm using a power 3 ball with my APOC, and most of the time you're looking at like, you know, 10% elevation or whatever. I play that, with the APOC 7, I play that 1 win per ring, minus 1.25. And it really does depend on sorry, hold on. It depends on the strength of the wind. So obviously with master tournaments, that was garbage. With master tournaments, you know, you've got a certain range, but I wouldn't necessarily carry that over. Like if you were going to use a power 3 ball with an APOC 7 and like a lower tour with less wind or something like that, it's not going to be exactly the same. I just know with the range that you get in master tournaments, the lowest wind you can get is 10.4, the highest you can get is 12.3 with a Kingmaker. So on average, it's going to be about a 1.25 change. And I know I talk a lot about consistency, being specific and consistent, but in general, that's pretty, it gets me pretty consistent as far as drives go. So I try to relate those kind of things, or like approach shots. If I'm doing an approach shot with like my Grizzly or my Sniper or something like that, I try to find what range is going to give me around one win per ring. And then I just kind of like will base it off that. So I know if I hit X yardage drive and it gives me 1 win per ring from this position, like I've got a known make from that position, then if I'm like a yard difference, I'll add or subtract, 0.1 ring, that sort of thing. So I try to relate as much as I can to kind of thumb rules like that, if that makes sense. So I'm just basically just wanting to get it on the green, make him make his shot.
Perfect shot.
That'll work. Yeah, I dropped 7 in the opening round, but couldn't get it done in the weekend round, unfortunately. The weekend round, it was just like a nightmare. I mean, I don't expect to play perfect on all my accounts, but I do have an expectation of having some good rounds, and I just didn't have what I consider like any good rounds. Like I did have some good 9 holes, like I shot 16 under on a couple 9s, but I couldn't put 2 of them together, and I shot some, not so great 9 holes as well. So it was definitely a disappointing and I guess humbling weekend, but at least pro went well, so I was happy about that.
Birdie.
See if he wants one more. And I guess not. Alright, whatever. So what are we at? 180. What time is it? 76 minutes. Alright. All right, so I think I'm gonna call it there, simply because I think my kids are gonna wake up soon. Hey, what's up, Matt? Appreciate it. Coming in at the tail end. My kids are gonna wake up soon, and as I've mentioned before, I do have a OCD thing where I like to be at max, even though I know it doesn't really matter, but I still like to be there. But I do plan on streaming probably tomorrow. And I actually plan on streaming every day this week, as long as nothing comes up, you know, in real life. As I said, I've got all my master accounts that need to not relegate, and I do plan on continuing to play some more Tour 8 stuff with my Rainmakers account. Try to get that thing locked down so I can start winning significantly more than I lose, instead of breaking about 50-50 as it's been so far. But yeah, so we're going to call it for now for today's stream, and I do plan on streaming again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Wednesday, and it'll be some more T12 action, probably with Basic Ball. So yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out, supporting the stream, and look forward to seeing you guys next time. All right,